So let's talk a little bit about slope-intercept form. Imagine that we have a line that's plotted on coordinate axes. So we have an x-axis, a y-axis, and now we're going to draw our line in. There's our line. So this line has a couple of properties. Imagine that you know the slope of the line, and slope is given the variable m. Imagine also that you know where the line intersects the y-axis. That's called the y-intercept. So if you know that this distance right here is b, which is the typical variable that we use for the y-intercept, then you know that the point right here is 0b, because it has no x-coordinate, it's right along the x equals 0 line, and it's b up. So if you know this information, it turns out that you can write down the equation of the line in an instant, because the equation of the line is given by y equals mx plus b. So all you have to do is write the slope in front of the x and write the intercept as the number that gets added to m times x. All you have to do is know the intercept and know the slope. And it works the other way around. If you see a line written in this form, then you know that the number in front of the x has to be the slope, and the number that's being added to m times x has to be the y-intercept. So that's why slope-intercept form is so useful. So let's go ahead and work through an example. Imagine that someone comes up to you on the street and says, hey, I got this great line and it has a slope equal to 2. You say, okay, yeah, it's going to look like this, and so I could label my slope as being equal to 2. And it's got a y-intercept, and I know exactly what the y-intercept is. The coordinates of the y-intercept are 0, 3. You say, oh, good, wow, that means that 3 is my y-intercept. So now I can write down the equation of the line just like that. I say, look, it's just y equals mx, so I put 2 in for m, plus b, so b is 3, and then I'm done. So you can really quickly write down the equation of a line if you know the y-intercept and the slope.